My name is Dr Anita Sturnham. I'm the founder of Neurice Clinics and Decree Skincare. So I'm a medical doctor. I trained in the UK at Bristol Medical School and actually started off my career as a surgeon. I fell in love with dermatology really early on in my career when I was posted on a skin cancer unit. And as the junior doctor at the time, my job was actually doing the less exciting job, which was being stuck in clinic examining patients' skin day in, day out. But it really grew my love for skin health and everything to do with dermatology. Fast forward past my hospital medicine, I moved into a role as a gypsy in dermatology. So I'm a general practitioner specialising in skin. And that's created a really niche role for myself. So I really take a strong focus on how we can look after the skin from the inside out. So with my patients, I take time to look at people's hormones, gut health, supplements, diet, lifestyle, as well as looking at the skin from the outside in terms of assessing for dermatological disease, or whether it's just giving my patients advice about how to keep their skin looking healthy for as long as possible. I founded Neurice Skincare and Wellness Clinics in 2014. The reason I was inspired to do this was at the time leading up to this period, I was working in 3 different roles. An NHS doctor, I was working as a in private dermatology clinics, and I was also doing a lot of media work. And what I found is that in my NHS role, I was getting really frustrated because I only had 10 to 12 minutes with my patients and really couldn't make progress for my patients. And if I was managing a dermatological condition, for example, I had a patient with severe acne that I wanted to refer into secondary care or get a dietitian to see, they'd often be waiting 12 plus weeks before a specialist would see them. And in my private role, it was very much a conveyor belt clinic where everything was focused on making profit and not really about the clinical care. So I wanted to create a centre of excellence where we take a lot of care for our patients, that we have a kind of conveyor belt approach where we take our time to build relationships and look after our patients by looking at their internal health at the same time as their skin health externally. So when you come to Neurice Clinic, we do an hour consultation to start your journey with us, where I get you to bring in all your current skincare products and your makeup, and we line it up on the table, and I get you to show me your morning routine, the steps that you use, which products you use, how much you use, and the order that you use your products. And I do the same for the nighttime routine. Just spending that time getting to know my patients is massively important, and I found that so many of the skin issues that we see in clinic are self-inflicted, and the number one cause of skin issues we identified as being the products people were using. And that's quite shocking, but when I looked into that further, I found that people who either love products or they have problems with their skin, they tend to overuse products. And our skin is a very simple yet complex organ. It doesn't like too many products and doesn't want to be bombarded every day. I also then learned from looking at people's routines that how people's products looked, how they were packaged, how they smelt, how they applied onto the skin, how their makeup absorbed well afterwards, really impacted whether somebody used a product regularly. So it allowed me to really see where the gaps in the market were in terms of how to get kind of a great skincare range for somebody. At Neurice Skincare and Wellness Clinics, we offer a 360 approach to having healthy skin. So we take time to look at systemic health. For those that need that support, we do tests measuring hormones and gut health. We look at their supplements, their nutrition. But also in terms of treatments we offer, we specialise in things that naturally rejuvenate the skin. So we love using technologies like lasers, radiofrequency, microneedling, PRP, things that naturally kickstart healthy remodelling cycles within our skin to improve things like texture, tone, volume, reduce pigment. We treat conditions like acne, rosacea. We also have an arm of the clinic menu that does focus more on the aesthetic side of dermatology. So we do use things like the injectables, the toxins to relax wrinkle movement, and also dermal fillers to help replace lost volume and also improve structure of facial contours. So we have something to offer for everyone. Within the clinic, we also use Decree Skincare. Decree Skincare is a clinical strength skincare line. We have our retail line that's used in professional size in our facials. We also have something called prescriptive Decree, which you can only get if you are a patient of ours. And these are add-on treatments that are a little bit more focused on treating things like inflammation and breakouts, rosacea and inflammatory skin issues. Decree Skincare was actually inspired by my original in-house clinic range that I designed purely for my patients, where I had 32 products, which were very typical of most doctor-led brands, where we had single troubleshooting products for men, for women, for younger skin, for more mature skin, and then products that treated single concerns like pigment, acne, rosacea. You get the picture. But what I found over the years of looking after my patient's skin is that regardless of the age, sex, skin type or skin concern of my patient, I was using the same group of core active ingredients, of core products to get best results. So actually I went back to the drawing board and thought, I don't need 32 products. I don't need a range that's so complicated. I can shrink it down into a very simplified and structured and concise range. And that's very much the inspiration behind Decree. The great thing about Decree Skincare, it is a clinical grade skincare line. We use it in our clinics. Other clinics in the UK also use these products in their facial treatments. But what's nice is for those people that can't access the world of a clinic, they can actually buy these products on the high street and use them within the home setting. So they get all the clinical benefits of a clinic grade skincare line.